Hello, hello. Haven't seen yous all in a while. Let's sit up here. How's everybody? Look at my sweatshirt. This is my old puppy Schmoey when she was a puppy. This was back in the 90s. She cute? She was a beautiful girl. Gorgeous golden. Gorgeous golden. Here, I'll just set you up here. You're inside of my smoothie maker thing. There's Big Boy. See Big Boy? Where's Big Boy? Where's Big Boy? Anyway, so I'm going to do the dishes. Hang on, I'm going to get my trusty dusty apron. Trusty dusty. Okay, so it's snowing / sleeting here in the good old state of Michigander. I'm emptying my dishwasher. Let me see, where's the, oh, okay, empty the dishwasher so I can wash the dishes. So, woke up this morning and I had stinky garbage. And I'm like, man, but it's like raining over the snow, so it's kind of slippery, sleety. So couldn't stand the smell anymore, so I threw it outside. Just one bag, threw it outside. And it's sitting on the porch, and it's going to be sitting on the porch until I am ready to walk the half a mile to the garbage bin, which you guys all know that they moved on us old people here. They took out our garbage bin. Anyway. So, I've been busy. I've had some, what the heck is going on here? I've had some choir concerts that I was in. I did those, well, I did 2 of them this weekend, and I have 1 more on Sunday, and that's it. It's not a church choir, it's a community choir, and the other one was a community choir also. So after that, I am free to do whatever. I was so lazy yesterday. I was totally out of water because I used the water bottles. I know everybody's like, don't use plastic. You know what? I don't care. I was totally out of water, and all I had was like a quarter of a cup of apple juice in the fridge, and ice cubes. That's all I had to drink. Oh, I had about this much of my coconut milk, but I like to use that for smoothies, so I didn't want to use any water for that. So I was even in, this is sad, but I was even in my choir bags, because I always have water in my choir bags when singing. And I even went into my choir bags to grab a little bit of, if I had this much left in the water bottle. That's what was sustaining me the last couple of days. So, and I really didn't feel like going to the grocery store, so I ended up having my groceries delivered. I ordered some more coconut milk, and of course the guy couldn't find the coconut milk that I use. So I made a smoothie this morning, and now I have like maybe a little drippity drop of the coconut milk left for tomorrow if I want it. But anyway, I'll go back. I'll go back and get. I mean, I have to work Friday, so I told her I would work. So Friday after work, I will stop and get some coconut milk. But anyway, so I did the Instacart thing, and I ordered two 24 packs of the water. So that should last me a little while. You gotta drink your water, kids. Don't do what I did and have like a total of one water bottle for 2-3 days. Don't do that. You know, I guess I, you know, in a pinch, if I'm dying of dehydration, I guess I could use tap water. I mean, even my my ice cube trays have bottled water in it. So I guess in a pinch, I would use tap water. Now, I do have one of those filtery things. I bought it at a garage sale. It was brand new. Small one. And, you know, I did what you're supposed to do with it. You know, like run water through there a couple of times. You know, first you wash it out, and then you run the water through there 2 or 3 times just to get it going. And I did that, but it still tasted funny. You know, the water still tasted funny. So actually, the water's still in the refrigerator because I figured, well, just leave it in there. Maybe I'll drink it someday, and I never did. So, anyway. So don't do what I did, kids. You know, keep drinking that water. Water is good for you. And, stuff. So, I told you guys I don't know if you guys remember or if anybody was even on here listening, but I got those books, the lyrics from Paul McCartney and his lyrics and stuff. I just went over a couple of the songs. I gotta take that back up and read it. I think after these concerts, I'll have more time to sit and read that and enjoy it. So I did that. I'm gonna do that, and what else? Oh, I bought myself. Hasn't come yet, but I got myself a Beatles 2026 calendar. You know, I had to have Beatles everything. So, now I have a couple of calendars. Every year, my archdiocese puts out a religious calendar. So I always get one of those. Those are free. We just give them out at church. So I always have my Jesus calendar. But I will also have a Beatles one too. So that's going to be fun. And I think in the new year, one of my goals is to possibly, if I can find some money somewhere, well, I have to go see my baby boy. And so I've got to go. I've got to go do that, and then sometime next spring, maybe I will buy myself a camera to do these lives and start doing some real videos and editing and stuff like that. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I am enjoying these reviewers on YouTube. These young kids who are just discovering the Beatles. Most of them are rappers. And they discover the Beatles, and it's funny because, you know, how sometimes rappers and stuff, they'll use a blurb or a, what do you call it, a chorus or something from a song, from a classic song, and they'll use it in their songs. And then these young rapper kids, hip-hop kids, or what do you call them, they'll get on there and they're like, oh, I've heard this before. And it's only like a little blurb in an M&M song or something, I don't know, whatever. So, okay, so this thing actually worked. Okay, so I have the plastic, right? And I froze my spaghetti sauce in here. And I learned that trick a while ago, but I thought I'd use it this time because, you know, this was all stained with red sauce. So, filled it up with water and soap, and you put a paper towel in there and shake it up with the lid on, of course. Shake it up and let it soak for a minute or two or whatever, or however long, and then perfectly clean. It's a really good trick. So if you don't know that trick, then maybe you can start using it. You remember this, dude? Oh. Yep. Got a couple of those, so I've been using those. I'm surprised, knock on wood, that I haven't gotten this creepy crud that's going around. Hopefully I don't get it. Sometimes I'll wake up in the morning and I'll get all sniffly, sneezily, you know, whatever, sinusy, but it hasn't gotten to me yet. Now I see there's one person in here right now. Oh, they're gone. Anyway. I know. It's so enchanting and delightful. So anyway, yeah, so I think I'm going to do that. Oh, great. All right. Rewash on the floor. And I think today, I'm supposed to go to a choir party and sing at an old folks' home tonight. But I'm not going to. They're not doing any of my solo songs, so I think I'm going to stay home today. Maybe they may even cancel it because the roads may be kind of poopy, so they may even cancel it. Which I think they should, but who am I? I'm just a singer. I'm just a singer in the rock and roll band. Who did that song? I can't remember. No. And I still have my diamond painting I've got to finish. hopefully I'll finish by Easter because it's a picture of Jesus rising, you know, like the Savior. So, and it's a big, huge diamond painting too. I don't know if I think I may have shown you guys. Let me see. Let me get some wipey wipe going here. I hate getting wet. Ugh. Anyway, all right, so okay. So this is my diamond painting. Pretty, huh? I don't think I'm even halfway through. This is as much as I have to do. This is what I've done. I got to put these away in there. I'm going to do that right now. These are boxes I got at the last food pantry. I haven't been able to take out because look at the weather. Okay, so I'll put these away. I've got to reorganize this thing. I don't use half of this stuff in here. But I do like those things. I think what I'm going to do is replace these all someday. Get all glass. I like the glass ones like this. The only thing is that the doors don't close all the way. So, oops, there's one more. This is the big one. I like this one. When I make chicken, I always put my chicken in there. My breaded chicken. Okay. All right. Anyway, so I think what I'm going to do, so I'm watching that stupid trial. You know that stupid trial? That Brian Walsh guy who killed his wife? Well, they're trying to determine that he killed his wife. Duh. He dismembered his wife. I know. And tried to do stuff with all that stuff, but he's saying he didn't murder her, and like she fell asleep and never woke up or something like that. Something stupid. So then if that's the case, then why didn't you just call the police? And dumb. Anyway, so here I had this lady and this lady up on that wall, and this lady kept tumbling down because of all the door slamming. And then I tried to take it off and I got, oops. So what I think I'm going to do is, I got my guys here, right? I got my guys here. George is peeking. Well, they start falling down too. So I might end up putting the guys on the wall. What do you guys think? Should I? Or should I leave them with the albums? I don't know. I've got so many things. And then I got this one that I did. So cute. This one is in the arms of the angel, and it's like a little baby. I guess it's a baby who died. And I had a baby who died before it was born. And I got this one. They're just hanging out on my keyboard right now, amidst all my other Beatles albums and things and songbooks and Paul McCartney, the lyrics, and all the Wings albums. I still have to put all those away. And these guys hanging out. So, there's my little, this is my Christmas blankie. This is my Christmas blankie. Isn't that cute? Look at all the doggies. This is what I use when I'm hanging out on the couch. Isn't that cute? So sweet. Anyway, that's why you saw that mess there. Yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch this stupid trial of this stupid man. He looks like an eagle. Have you guys ever seen him? He looks like an eagle. He's got like weird hair that goes like to the sides. He's got this big, huge, hook nosy thing and these little lips. He looks like an eagle. Just saying. If you ever seen eagles straight ahead, that's what he looks like. Very weird guy. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to watch it or not, but I think it's on. I think they're waiting to see if he testifies today. I don't know. We'll see. They should just throw him in the jail for the rest of his life. That's what he needs to be. I see people keep coming on, but then they leave. I know, it's not exciting. But it will be. Mark my words. We will get... I want to see some cute stuff here. That's my mama and my daddy. Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute? Yeah. It's my daddy in the war. It's my sweet daddy. Yep. And that's what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Instead of just sitting on my fat butt, I think I'm going to go sit over there on my fat butt and try to finish some of the diamond painting. And a lot of times, too, it's weird because my eyes don't focus very well sometimes. Okay, so I turned the TV. See, I turned the TV a little bit sideways so I can watch it over there. And I guess I'll put my coat away too. No, because I'm going to need my coat to throw the garbage out. Dang that garbage. Okay, I'm going to get my remote control. And because I got it on silent right now. Here's my favorite hat. I freeze my ass. Okay. It's not freezing today. It's only like in the 30s. It's like upper 30s. Like 30, I'll show you. Like 36, 37. There's my car. It's kind of sleeting right now. There's my garbage. Oh my goodness gracious. What are you gonna do? That's what happens. They don't take care of their old folk around here anymore, I guess. All right, guys. I guess what is going on with my hair? I got this thing here. Okay. Anyway. It's not like anybody's going to see me. Well, God sees me, but he doesn't care what I look like. He made me, so it doesn't matter. All right. So this chick is going to do my diamond painting. I think I am on, let me see, number 519. No, I already did 519. Oh, no. If you don't keep the bag that the stuff came in, then you don't know where you are. But it says 519. 519. And when you look at 519, it tells you these things right here has the numbers. When you look at 519, look at all those numbers. Woo! Anyway, when you look at 519, it says H. So you go over here. But H is, no, it's not 519. It can't be. See, I haven't done it for so long, I forgot what number I was on, and I think I threw out the bag by accident. And I kept the 519. Darn it. Well, anyway, it's green. It's green. So what I have to do, I guess, is look for the green. Okay, it's either U, V, or C. Gosh darn, I don't remember. Well, what I'm going to have to do is put this in another bag and then continue on with other numbers, and then I will see what numbers I still need. Okay, so you got the little baggies here. So got to take the stopper out and then throw them in there. So I'm going to put this aside, and when I am done in a few months with this big project, then I will know what number this actually is, because it's not 519. So I'm going to throw this 519 out, because actually you take this thing and you take these stickers and you put whatever sticker it is on the bag, so you know what the number is. See? Like here. This is number 775. So what I have to do is just go through the rest of these numbers, and then I will find out what the green bag is. Okay, so I'll just show you what I do. So what you do is you come into this bag and you say, oh, hi, which number do I want to use now? Well, here's one that looks cool. Uh-oh. Okay. They got all these 9s and 6s in this one, but fortunately they put the little lines underneath so you know which way it goes. You don't want to do 966, you want to do 996. Oh gosh, what a one to pick out. Sometimes I do that, and sometimes I do that, and sometimes I'll go here and I'll go, okay, which number do I want to do? I don't want to do the 5s. See the 5s? Because that's black and it's all over outlining. So I don't want to do the 5s. There's a lot of 5s. And I have missed some squares or whatever. So I think 996 is what? Are the Fs. 996 are the Fs. So I got to find the Fs. See all the Jesus' beard and hair, it's all 5s. I don't know where the Fs are, but I'll find them. And I have some strays that kind of didn't make it to a square. So I had to get that one out. That's stupid. I got a couple of those around here. And I see stuff that I've missed, and that freaks me out a little bit. But all right, I'm going to find the Fs. These are all E's. I could do E's and finish up his halo. Maybe I'll do that. Let's see what number E is. E is 3770. So let me go back in here. 3770, look at that. The first one I picked out. Ain't that a kick in the head? All right. So then you take 3770. Where's mine? And take the baby scissors. And you cut this guy. I pour all of it in there. Sometimes, yeah, go ahead, pour it out. Sometimes I'll do half and half because you can grab a hold of these little guys better. But you always have extra, so. Ooh, there's a black one in there. You see that black one? I had to cook that one a little bit too long. See it? I just put it on the table for now because I always sweep the table up with all the crap. All right. And this will help getting those little strays out. And what happens here is you have a outer cover that helps keep it, because you got the gluey parts. These are gluey. See that little stray there? Get the little stray, and then I just toss it because I don't know where it goes, so I just put it on the table. I'm sure there's a couple others. So that's what I do when I see the strays. I'll take the little tweezers and boop, 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 and get those out. Oh, and then they have these that come with every kit. It's kind of like look at it, it's got Christmas trees on it. That's funny. It's kind of like a tape, and I think you can put it on the edges to keep the edges from, what's that? What's that? No, it's like fuzz or something. Okay. It keeps you can put it around the edges to keep the edges straight. But I've never used it. And it's not tape where you can, that it gets real sticky and stuff. It's just kind of like a lightly sticky tape. Anyway, then I have this that came with the last kit where you can put the little beads in there, but there really is not enough. And why do you want to keep them? Because each one has different numbers for their kit, so it's weird. Anyway, okay, I'm going to find, I always start here. So, okay, these are E's. Remember, I didn't do F's, I'm doing E's. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, this is the wax. Comes with this wax. See the little holes? I already punched a bunch of holes. And then you take the sticky thing and you just, kind of twirl your sticky thing in there. And then I like to just tap it. Because sometimes if you don't tap it and if you press too hard, all the wax comes out and gets all over your beads. Anyway, all right, so I'm going to find the F's and do a few of this and listen to that stupid trial. So I hope y'all have a good day. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I follow some people who on YouTube that talk like this, and they're always like, and each one of them says, "Hi, friends. Hello, friends." Well, I don't do that. I don't do hello, friends. I say, "Hey, guys." That's me. Hey, guys. We say guys up here in Michigan. We don't say friends. Hello, my friends. Anyway, so please like and subscribe and share this video because I need to build up my channel a little bit more. And like I said, come January, I'll be getting a camera, I hope. It's a little microphone-y thing, and do some editing and stuff like that. So hopefully I can get into more stuff, maybe reviewing some things on TV like this trial and junk like that. So anyway, okay, guys,
Have a lovely day. I hope it's more lovelier than it is out here. Hope your weather is good. All right. Comment. Do comments, whatever you want. And then next time I do a live, if you have any comments, then I will reach out. All right. Okay, well, I'll see you guys later. Mwah. Bye-bye.